Okay, so it's 100 years from now, looking back at our history. The man on your left, Adolf Eichmann, third in command to Adolf Hitler, Nazi Germany, 1940s, World War II. Okay, a lot of you know who he is. He is nicknamed the architect of the Holocaust. His job, and he did it well, was to expedite the deportation of the Jews and the extermination of them. And he used the railways to do it mostly, but he had his means because he was in charge. All right, so he was the architect of the Holocaust. 6 million dead. Jews, 1 million gypsies, homosexuals, and 1 million Christians are murdered. The man on your right, Alejandro Mayorkis, he runs the Homeland Security branch of our government. So his job is more than just securing the borders, but we, and for all intents and purposes, are his responsibility, the citizens of the U.S. Anyone inside the U.S. border, he's in charge to protect. He's the leader of Homeland Security. He's got every resource, every weapon available. He can circumvent and run and take over any agency to be able to do his job. He's directly under the president, so just like Eichmann. And by leaving that southern border wide open, and there's more, but by leaving that border wide open with the means to shut it today, there's almost 1 million Americans dead. For all intents and purposes, we were slain, okay, with poison coming in. We haven't even scratched the surface of everything else. The sex slavery that goes on. These little young girls are tagged. That's a whole nother video, but listen to me. There's almost 1 million Americans dead. He's not incompetent. I believe his job is to expedite the extermination of young people in the United States of America. And he's doing a good job by leaving the southern border. Like Eichmann used the railways to speed it up, he's left the border wide open with poison pouring in to slay young people, innocents. So I think he's doing a hell of a job with that. I think he's been asked to do it. I think he's delivering on every bit of his job description, like Eichmann did. And there's 1 million dead because of it. Because it's like me, I have 4 children, and if I stand at my front door knowing there's a child murderer that lives next door, so now he walks through my gate, the child murderer, I see him. And my door is not just unlocked, it's wide open, my door, and I'm standing there with a shotgun, and I step aside as he walks past me to get to my kids. It's the same thing, okay? I want it to happen at that point, because I got all the means to stop him, right? So it's like this guy is expediting the extermination of young people in the United States. So when we look back in our histories, these two are comparable to me, because they were both in charge. And there's people dead because of them, you know? So roast in hell, bastards. Both of yous.